Nanatsu no taizai. Can I get a hell yeah? This week's in Nanatsu no taizai. Chapter 109. And this is the review.
So excuse me if I'm leaning a little bit right now. I just got a new mic, trying to make sure that everything's getting picked up. So I'm going to be leaning forward a little bit until I get the setup a little better. But besides that, this week's, oh my god, let me tell you something about demons, about seals, about unlocking the dangers of the world that no one was prepared for, that no one was ready for, that no one was able to understand that it was about to go down. So, this week in Nanatsu no Taizai, I mean, I didn't do last week's because, you know, it was kind of tough for me to, actually, it was kind of tough for me last week to kind of get some things done for Nanatsu no Taizai. And what happened is that I noticed that last week we got a big shocker. Dreyfus was a demon. And you were thinking like, well, I thought he died because, you know, he got cut up by, you know, the other guy who has like, he has like cat eyes. I don't know exactly why his eyes are like that normally. I don't think they were always like that, but he has like these slit eyes like a cat. Hendrickson. So Hendrickson with his cat eyes and everything, you know, I'm thinking to myself like, how is it that, you know, he's like this full-fledged like destruction looking demon, but Dreyfus has just got the mark of like, you know, kind of like how Meliodas when he turns up. So I'm sitting there and I'm trying to see something right quick, because something happens with the light when my hand is up. So Dreyfus, if you see the mic in the bottom, you know. So Dreyfus, he's sitting there and he's like, I'm trying to unlock the seal and, you know, everything's blowing up and all this other stuff, and then all of a sudden, you know, Hendrickson is, you know, sitting there with a seal, and Dreyfus is like, you got this. You can handle this by yourself, right? So he disappears. Hendrickson unlocks the seal and cost him his demon powers and even probably his demon memory of anything that went down. Now, automatically coming out, we've got a blowback of something that looks like another version of the 7 deadly sins, like the demon version of the 7 deadly sins. And you got, well, it's probably more of them, but the way that they're sitting there on the screen, the way that they were drawn, it seems like they're the negative 7. That's the only thing I could think of. The actual 7, or like the devil 7 or some shit like that. But right before, you know, they ended them talking about, you know, what the world is like right now, because they've been locked up for 3,000 years. Boom, somebody says, oh, Meliodas, and then they cut back to the gang, and you're like, what just happened? Like, then you see the hog sin of gluttony, you know, Merlin, and you're like, because nobody really knows if she's good or evil because she's kind of floating around. But then they cut back, and what do you see? A freaking dark-haired Meliodas with the same sigil. See, Meliodas' sigil comes on this side. This guy had the sigil on this side, and it was the exact same sigil. So now you're thinking, Meliodas has a twin?
Meliodas has a twin brother? Oh my god.
I don't even know if I can handle this anymore. There's so many brothers going on. I've been reading Ansatsu Assassination's Classroom, and freaking Kuro Sensei has a brother now, you know? Well, I mean, it's a little further ahead. You know, I haven't really finished it yet, but, you know, it's the season of brothers. Brotherly love at its finest. So So now what we got is we got a new unlock of demons flying around. They're trying to rest up for their attack on the kingdom, and Meliodas is the only one that actually knows
who has been awakened.
So, that's my review for this week. More coming out. So, thank you for watching. Thank you. Please comment and subscribe. Share it to your friends. And
oh, you thought Seven Deadly Sins was over, but it has just begun. It has just begun.
O2. Oop, wrong way. Keep breathing.
Subscribe. Subscribe. Subscribe.